Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Daily Dose of Awesome. It is our Tuesday, and I am super excited to have you guys here with me on this incredible day. It is a beautiful day, a little overcast here in Florida, but you know what? It is what it is, and we're working it forward. So today's conversation is perfect. It is the speed of success. One of my favorite topics, actually, because it comes up a lot. For many of you guys who don't know who I am, my name is Chef Katrina. I am the Director of Client Experience here for Elite Marketing Pro. I'm a speaker, mentor, and also a team building specialist. So I love hanging out with you guys every Tuesday on what I call my Tuesday takeover of the Daily Dose of Awesome. And we have so much information to cover. And so what I want to do, just want to check in to make sure everybody can hear me. So if you guys can hear me, just say hi. Let me know you guys are alive and well. There's a lot of new functions that have come up on Facebook recently, and I'm just trying to catch up on all of them, honestly. Feels like there's a whole new mobile phone version of Facebook. Feels like there's a whole new Facebook version of Facebook. So I'm just trying to catch up to everything. So if you guys can hear me, definitely want to give me a shout out, say hi. Love to hear from you. And let's have an amazing Tuesday Daily Dose of Awesome. So you guys can hear me? Great. Hi, Colleen. Hi, Sally. What up, Brandy? So, yeah, everyone's alive and well. You guys are awesome. All right, so let's dive into the speed of success. It's actually one of my favorite topics because how fast can you build your business? How soon can you expect results? All this crazy stuff that we have in our heads is I want results in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. I get the passion. I love talking to you guys because I get the passion you have and your commitment for your success in this business. And first off, I want to recognize you for taking on the commitment of being an Elite Marketing Pro client, right? You have said, and you've raised your hand and said, guess what? I'm tired of the old way. I want to learn what's working. I want to learn how to use this technology called Facebook, this technology called the internet, to expand my business, because I promise you guys, this truly is the platform between all social media out there that connects us the fastest, right? We can go on Twitter, and Twitter's great for news checkups. You can literally check the news in an instant, find out what's going on around the world. There's a lot that goes on, and I get, that we want speed. We want speed in everything. We want quicker results. And, I don't know where this all comes from. Actually, I do. It's we are in an instant gratification society, and it's not a bad thing, right? But literally, I can pick up my phone and I can call somebody. I can text somebody and get an instant response. I can pretty much go on Amazon and have something drop shipped to my door on the same day. We are very much in the instant response mode of our world right now. And what's interesting is that when we come online, we expect that instant gratification, we expect that instant sale, we expect that instant lead pretty much the moment that we step online. And here's the kicker behind this is that there is no way to get instant results. What I have discovered over the last 12 months of working with the Fast Track Mentorship Program and really walking through every single one of our clients through that program and helping them build out their businesses, whether it's a 5-figure, 6-figure business, is that there is no speed to success. And you may be disappointed to hear that, but here's what really happens. And I want to give you guys a game plan around this, right? Because I want to show you guys how to figure this out. I don't want you guys coming in here and being like, oh my gosh, it's never going to happen. So the first thing I really want you to take a look at is, what are you up to in your business, right? What is it that you're committed to achieving for yourself and for those around you, right? Because when we come online, we are actually here about helping people. It is truly about being over there with them, finding out what problems they have, and then the solution you're providing for them, right? So I think I have a quote up here somewhere. It says, you become the problem solver. If you want to learn how to quickly gain in the world of success, you need, the best place to come from, honestly, is to become the problem solver for people. Because when you become the problem solver, people start seeing you as a person that they can go to get questions answered, and definitely, take on this information. So here's what I've discovered. For those of you that are brand new to marketing, so what I mean by that is that really you've never experienced the world of internet marketing, right? Learning this language is like, it's like learning a new language, right? There's terminology you don't understand. I mean, I remember I was confused because at the time when I got started, there was a capture page, a lead page, there was a lead page, capture page, sales page, opt-in page. Like there were all these different pages, right? And they were all the same thing. They actually all meant the exact same thing. That all meant put in an email address and then they'll get whatever's on the other side, right? And what was confusing is that there were so many people using different lingo for the exact same piece of information. And that can get overwhelming and confusing, right? So there's a sense that there's a lot going on, and I want to really respect that with you guys, because here's what's going to happen is that typically what I've discovered is that if you're brand new, brand new, it is a 90-day hustle, right? It is literally 90 days of nonstop action. So here's what happens behind this is that for your first 90 days, it's all about excessive action, right? So what is it that you're able to do? And be realistic. Look at what you're up to in your business. So if you're just getting started, the one thing I love about how Elite Marketing Pro has set up the Ignition program is that we actually get you working the funnel backwards, which is insane in a lot of companies, right? You don't really start from the back and work your way forward, but that's actually what we have you do, because when we tell you how to run targeted traffic, right? When we teach you how to put together a Facebook ad, when we teach you how to market yourself online, we're actually taking you from the back of the funnel. We're actually way back over here, and we're starting you here and then slowly bringing you forward to that first part of the funnel. So we actually have you building backwards in a lot of respect, because actually the hardest part of a funnel, the hardest part of building your business is the traffic section. So what we train you to do inside of our marketing is that we have you look at, are you connecting with your audience, right? Finding people of interest, finding people that are that have a problem and you're providing the solution. When you start there, you actually start becoming a problem solver, and then it's easier to work your way back into the funnel the opposite direction, right? You're actually starting with the end in mind and you're working your way forward around this. So it's actually a perfect place to be for you. So when we teach this, we're teaching you this for a reason, because if we know that the information, the attraction marketing formula and the social media recruiter and our other products, we know that there is a need for them and people are asking for them, and that it fills the want that people have. And so the request from you learning this as a marketer is to take on finding more people of interest and audience that have that same want and desire. I'm hoping that makes sense. Because that's just where we roll with that one, right? So the idea is that we want you guys to be in action around that, right? Yep. So Scott says, if you help enough people get what they want, help enough people solve their problem, your problems go away yourself, right? Because you become the go-to person. So in the first 90 days, you are at the best place to be as a first-time learner inside this business. And the reason I say that is because you are in the beginning stages. You actually have more in common with 98% of the people that are coming online for the first time than I do with the first-time person coming in online, right? Because I've just moved up to a different level of success. So what's beautiful about what you do right now is that as you're going through this training, what made you decide to purchase Attraction Marketing Formula or Social Media Recruiter or Elite Marketing Pro? What made you choose that this was something you want to take on? What's been your experience so far inside this system, right? And those are the information that people are looking for. Those are the reviews people are looking for. That's the information. So while you feel like you're just starting to learn yourself, what's beautiful about this is that your experience of this is really also what's resonating with people, right? So when you share it, you're actually having a really good momentum going. So I always recommend getting into action. So some action things that are actually in action. This is going to be great. All right. So I'm going to give you guys this. Hey, Ed. So what action looks like is actually putting information out there, right? Sharing what's going on. And I've seen the best things that I've seen so far have been a Facebook Live. So something similar to this, sharing what you know. So putting that out there. Facebook Lives are a great way for you to get almost instant rapport with people. Another technique that I've seen go over really well is posting on your Facebook page, being very consistent around that, letting people know what you're up to. That's two things that are engagement. The third one that I know not everybody takes on in the beginning, but does take on at some point in their business is the blog, right? And the beautiful thing is that with Elite Marketing Pro, you already have the done for or done with you blog created. So anyone at any level of Elite Marketing Pro. So if you're a monthly, an annual, a VIP or above, all of you have access to the Page Creator Pro and can start creating your blog like literally right now. We discussed that, I believe, like last week. Click a button and you're off and running. So the blog is really important because when you can put content out on a website, there's almost like an instant authority built around you because so few people blog that there's a sense that, wow, you must know what you're doing because you have a blog, you're sharing it, and you're sharing it with me. So there's a little bit of action around that one. And some of you guys, we've talked about this before, and there's other training videos you guys can go back into. We've talked about video blogs, we've talked about traditional blogs, we've talked about podcast blogs, like all that's there, right? So the game plan is that you want to be sharing your experience. And one thing I learned really early on when I got into Elite Marketing Pro was that everything I was learning from technical to mindset, when I started creating video around that, when I started creating blog posts, because I cheated. I have no sense of writing skills. So it was easier for me to do video and then put that onto my blog and then create content around it because it just went faster for me. But that is one way that you can really take off with this is that you become the content sharer. When you become the person that's sharing and is excited about what you've got your hands on, right? Like I'm still excited. People think I'm crazy, but I've been inside of Elite Marketing Pro for, oh my gosh, almost 3-4 years now as an affiliate. And I'm still as excited today about the program as when I got started because there's just something going on there, right? So as you guys evolve, we have stepping stages. The Ignition program shares with you how to get started as a newbie. The VIP goes through the intermediate. The fast track mentorship starts taking you through those higher levels, the acceleration levels, the taking over your funnel, right, is through acceleration. Inside of elevation, it's taking about product creation. And then up from there, it's like we work with businesses that are looking to transform their business, right? So there's so many different levels that we have access to inside of Elite Marketing Pro because we recognize that you're going to come in here and we're going to take you step up through the process to get to the very top. And I think that's one unique thing about what it is we're up to and what we do. So, the game plan to success is to take 90-day increments, right? So take a 90-day game plan. Say for the next 90 days, I'm going to do Facebook Live, right? And then work backwards, right? So in 90 days, I'm going to do Facebook Live. So the first goal you may want to set is your first 30 days, right? What are you up to in your first 30 days around this? So when you have those 90-day goals, like, hey, I want to increase my fan page by this many in 90 days. I want to have this many videos in 90 days. And I want to have this income in 90 days, right? So when you put that there, then what you can do is you can step backwards to 30-day stretches. And then every 30 days, you reevaluate your goal to find out what worked, what didn't work, what you want to continue, right? So there's a start, there's a stop, and there's a continue process behind taking that on. So the speed of success is no faster than where you're at. The only competition you are in is in competition with yourself better than you were the day before, right? Because you are learning this as you learn it. There is no faster speed to learn it than how you learn it. And I think that's one of the things we get hung up on is that we see everybody else having all these different levels of success. And what reality is is that you may not have any idea of how long they've been planning this, how long they've actually been involved in this, how long they've been dabbling in this industry. Like, I dabbled for 7 years. You guys don't know that, but 7 years I dabbled in this, and I built a lot of elements, right? So when I was ready to finally put the pedal to the metal and kick off, I had things in place that allowed that success to happen a little more faster, and it appeared that it like happened overnight. But the reality is that there was a little bit of a gap. There was some foundational groundwork that had been preset over 7 years of dabbling, right? And then I jumped in. So that is like some just sharing with you guys some of what I've seen, what I've experienced with our clients, what I've seen inside of their communities. And I don't want you to get discouraged. I really want to make sure that you are empowered to continue moving forward with your business and achieve whatever level of success looks like, whether it's $50, $100, $200. And guys, those are impressive goals. For anybody out there that says that $300 made online is not impressive, I'm sorry. I think that is phenomenal. I think the first time you make a lead is phenomenal, right? Like, those are huge, huge achievements. So really acknowledge yourself for making your first $27 online, for making your first $100 online, because every one of those little jumps, right, is going to make it easier, and it's going to feel more natural to take that $1,000 day. And when you get that $5,000 month, like, there's a level of belief, but it's got to be built, and it doesn't happen overnight. So really take it on with yourself, really be patient with yourself, really love yourself and the journey you're on, because your journey, guys, you don't want it fast. And the reason I say that is that this is your story. You are truly building your legacy, and one of the most incredible beginning stories begins right now. And that's what I have to share with you guys today on the speed of success. What's the game plan? How to figure it all out. And I hope you guys got some really good value from this. And I hope you guys got some steps to take forward so that you can continue to stay in action, and that, you know, we are April, May, June. So right around now is a good time to get going, because in 90-ish, little over 60 days, so you're going to go into no excuses. You'll come out of no excuses with a bigger game plan. Like, you guys are awesome. So I want to thank you so much for joining me here on the Daily Dose of Awesome. You guys can have an incredible week. Remember, we do have the No Excuses contest going on. Emails are going out. This is your opportunity to really share what this is and what it means for you to be a part of this. Melinda, thank you so much. I always love to provide you guys with those little tidbits that take you forward, and I'm glad this helped you. And I can't wait to look forward to meeting you guys in person. This is what I love to do. And, you know, if you guys missed it, the Monday Mojo last night was really powerful. Fernie actually got me to share one of the biggest secrets around Mind First, No Excuses, and I had him in tears. But, you know, that is what it takes to be at these events. That's what it takes to build this business. And I am truly blessed to be leading this amazing community and part of your experience in building your business. It's an honor and a pleasure to be part of what you guys are up to. And I can't thank you enough for going out there and taking on what it is to be building your business. So you guys enjoy, have a magnificent day, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye, guys.